Hello. I am sitting here knitting on a project. This is going to be either a shawl or a shrug. Just a second. Okay. I'm sitting here next to Cuchita. She gave birth to 5 beautiful kittens yesterday evening, and so we had a very sacred, magical and natural night. While she was giving birth, I was here. I was just supporting her. She did her thing, and it's so magical to see how our female bodies can just, naturally do miracles. And yeah, it was magical to witness. I noticed that I have a big hole here. I need to mend it on my dress. But yes, I look quite tired because I kind of was the camera tripod. I was kind of on and off sleeping to check on Cuchita, my cat, while she was giving birth. And I know it looks a bit messy, but this is what it is. And yeah, it's been wonderful. I'm gonna bring you with me as I do things. Let's go out on a walk. bonjour. I am out dealing with garden stuff. We're gonna work in the garden. I'm gonna plant some seedlings. I have pumpkins and zucchini, squashes that need to be planted. And then I'm going to work on a project in between while I rest. This is the project. And it's a knitting project. Yeah, we're gonna work in the garden, so let's go. And by the way, I'm wearing 2 knitted objects, dirty hair, but this is the first one, and it's a little headband that I designed, and a ripple bralette or top made with merino and cotton, like a merino and cotton blend. And I'm gonna wear my hat that my mom gifted me. I love this hat so much. So let's go to the garden. Let me show you my gardening props. Can you say that? So the first one is this kind of like plasticky thing, a board, and it functions as a knee pad. It breaks a bit, but it's nice because sometimes the ground is wet and I don't want to just instantly get my pants wet. And then I have some tea and these babies. Now with that one hand I can't, this one's to prune things, and of course gloves. And then don't look at this is my camera bag, and one of the most important things is this. This is my trusted companion. And today I'm gonna use this baby because I'm gonna clean up all of that area in the back of the garden, and I have to clean up also some of the paths. But overall the garden is looking wild. Okay, I think the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to plant in that corner, in this part over there, some of my zucchini and squashes there. And then I'm gonna tackle the wildness there. Okay, look at these flowers, how gorgeous. I'm kind of planting. I decided to plant some of the pumpkins on this pile of aged manure, and my neighbor brought it. Cow manure is cow manure. And my neighbor brought it here in October, I think, the past year. And now all of these wild plants have been growing on top of it, so I'm kind of removing them, but it's full of delicious edible plants. So I'm feeling like, what shall I do? Because I still need to clear out this space, otherwise it will be completely taken over by weeds. And this baby, which is lamb's quarter, farinello in Italiano, and this baby is delicious. You can make it, you can basically has pretty much the same taste as spinach when you cook it, but it has so many wonderful minerals and amazing vitamins, but it's full of it. I planted a squash. No, this is a pumpkin, sorry. A pumpkin there, and I want to plant another one there. But I need to remove all of this. But look at him. How beautiful. And he has this, I don't know if you can see it, but on top of the leaves, especially the younger leaves, he has this kind of dust, which is particles, for what I remember, these are particles of calcium. So it's actually really amazing. I'm harvesting it here on this basket so I can cook with it. It's so much, it's like all over. This is not it, it's another plant, but this is him. Love him. Love him. It's so much. Mitä zitta. And then there's all of this grass that I really don't want here. She grew anyway, so we're gonna remove her. Gardening is not for the faint of heart, that's for sure. I would like to keep all of these plants, but in the end I don't, because I want to plant pumpkins on top of this pile of aged cow manure. Voila. It's full of him. Just dumping everything on the side. This year the garden will be luscious and wild. It won't be polished. Last year it wasn't polished as well, but it will be definitely wilder this year. Maybe I can put here another pumpkin. Look at this cow manure! It's full! Mitä zitta! This cow manure is full of beautiful worms. I mean, that's amazing. I'm gonna plant another pumpkin here. It will grow. I mean, look at this plant. Mitä zitta. I don't know how much I'll film because the camera is getting quite warm out here in the sun. But I want to show you what I'm gonna do next. This area, as you can see, is pretty taken over by beautiful, beautiful flowers. Now the calendula will stay in this bed because she likes it a lot. See how much we have? She is gorgeous and amazing. And I need to clear this bed, that bed. It has a lot of chard and different flowers as well. And I want to plant something in this one and clear out. But as you can see, the paths are completely taken by the clovers that I planted last year. I sowed seeds, and this year she's doing it. Here I left some of the kale or cabbage to go to seed, and she's doing it. Red cabbage, white cabbage, but this bed is pretty much taken. Here we have more chard and beets, and these two beds they're completely taken by different wild weeds and this beauty. I mean, I'm in love with this plant. It's everywhere. And we have potatoes. I planted potatoes here a couple of months ago or something, and she's growing there too. It's quite interesting, but I need to clear out the sides of it because it's quite taken over. And these plants, they basically arrive to my waist, so they're tall. There's more calendula there and more calendula there, but I also want to clear out this side of the garden. There was this is kind of like the wildflower garden, but I want to kind of remove some of the invasive species. And that's a beautiful tree that my wild allies gifted me. It's a pomegranate tree. And then we have some of the fruit trees. We planted more, and they're doing okay. Some of them are more recent, like those two. Yeah, it's pretty much wild. Yeah, I'm going to clear out some of the beds, but I'll leave most of the flowers doing their thing, because out here is buzzing, like it's full of beautiful, beautiful pollinators, such as bumblebees and bees and butterflies. They are enjoying themselves and the flowers. So yeah, I just need to make space for paths to walk on and clear out the beds because they're pretty taken. Other than that, I'm pretty happy, and it's time to plant more seedlings. I have carrots, I have beetroots, I have beets, and look at this baby. Is doing pretty well. This leek, how do you call it? And this calendula, I don't know if she's doing okay. But yes, here we have more like onions and things. But look at this. What else do you need in life when you have this? I'm completely in love with the calendula. Look at this. So I'm sitting here resting for a couple of minutes, and I want to talk about something that is really important for me. Is to repair, relearn, reconnect with our bodies, and repair and relearn the relationship that we have with our bodies. And I pretty much compare our bodies, my body, to a beautiful garden that is full of weeds and beautiful flowers and pollinators and worms and microorganisms and plants, different kind of plants. And to try to confine my body into a stereotype, into a specific shape or weight, is to destroy a garden. And there cannot be, I think, I'll share later on in this video a beautiful quote from a beautiful book, Women Who Run with Wolves by Clarissa Pinkola Estes. And she says that there cannot be one type of flower, one type of tree, one type of waist, one type of breast. I don't remember how it goes. The health of a garden, the health of the planet depends on its biodiversity. So we're all different, and to judge ourselves, to judge our bodies, which we all do, some less, some more, is to not understand how nature works. There cannot be only one type of flower. There are so many different flowers in a garden and plants in a healthy garden. If you see a monoculture field, it's boring. If you see a field that has only one type of flower, which by the way, it barely exists, because even monocultures have wild plants that kind of sneak in. But anyhow, it's a lot more beautiful to live in an environment that has diversity, and to recognize that our bodies are like a garden. They are all different and beautiful and luscious and diverse, is to also honor nature and honor our ancestors, the ones that came before us, that made the body that we have, our DNA, and to belittle and dishonor our body is to belittle and dishonor the bodies of our daughters, our sisters, our moms, our grandmothers, all the women that came before and will come after us. So let's relearn, let's be more open to see the beauty of ourselves and see the mess and chaotic and magical and wonderful energies that inhabit our physical selves. And from the garden, I wish you a beautiful day. I'm all sweaty with hairy armpits as usual, and I'll see you next time. Bye! I want to leave you with a beautiful quote by Clarissa Pinkola Estes, the author of Women Who Run with Wolves. Beautiful book that I really recommend. If anything, that's the best book on, the wild woman within and finding our own voice and our own beauty in ourselves, and retraining ourselves to be more loving and to revalue ourself. And the quote that I'm about to read you tells everything that I wanted to tell you, so I should just maybe even share that instead of all my monologue, but I think I'll leave it the way it is, and we'll see. So here it goes. The female body is an instrument of knowing. To take much pleasure in a world filled with many kinds of beauty is a joy in life to which all women are entitled. To support only one kind of beauty is to be somehow unobservant of nature. There cannot be only one kind of songbird, only one kind of pine tree, only one kind of wolf. There cannot be one kind of baby, one kind of man, or one kind of woman. There cannot be one kind of breast, one kind of waist, one kind of skin. A woman cannot make the culture more aware by saying change, but she can change her own attitude towards herself, thereby causing the valuing projections to glance off. She does this by taking back her body, by not forsaking the joy of her natural body, by not purchasing the popular illusion that happiness is only bestowed on those of a certain configuration or age, by not waiting or holding back to do anything, and by taking back her real life and living it full bore, all stops out. This dynamic self-acceptance and self-esteem are what begins to change attitudes in the culture. Thank you. See you.